Hey guys, what's up? Rome Grown here, back with another video, and on today's episode we're just basically doing a quick update on where the garden's at. It's been a crazy growing season thus far, pretty rainy with a lot of Japanese beetles, and my multiple plant pot experiment is going quite well. As you can see here, plants are boosting and they're looking to be around the size of last year, but I don't know. What do you guys think? For those of you guys who are following my channel, you know that I like to grow peppers and I like to grow herbs and a lot of the stuff that I cook with for the most part. So yeah, man, obviously I did a couple of cullings and some of the plants have made it and some of them haven't, man. That's just how it grows. Every year I kind of experiment and kind of see what I can get away with, what kind of plants do good in my particular situation. Every year I'm planting new stuff. Every year I'm planting new seeds and some stuff returns. This year I decided to plant more sweet Palermo peppers, and I did obviously my regular hot peppers. So, but for the most part, everything's looking good. The Cayennetta pepper is a lot smaller than this year, but I've been letting the plant produce peppers for the most part and not focus on overall growth, just because the growing season is really short and there's not much to do here. Now this is this is about 3 Cayennetta plants, right? In here, Palermo peppers are doing very well, as you can see. You know, I love the Palermo peppers, man. It's just a better sweet pepper plant than the regular bell peppers, at least in my opinion, man. I love these Palermos. Such a great genetic. Got them from a friend of mine in the city, and he's a pepper fanatic. The Carolina Reapers, I had to cut back a little bit because you can see the plant is starting to climb up into the other plant, which isn't super bad, but for the most part, I don't want this thing getting super tall. A lot of really cool looking peppers in here. These are super bloody hot though, man, shit. But at some point they're gonna start ripening pretty much all at once, and I'm getting ready to just cull everything and take everything down a notch just for the end of the season. Spicy baby bell peppers are doing very nice. Growing season's just been amazing, man. I enjoy summer so much. I've spent so many afternoons just kind of sitting back here and watching my plants grow from nothing. And to see them, you know, basically at chin level now is pretty outrageous for me. And to see the amount of flowers and fruits and just the different peppers that are coming in, so many peppers. This style of growing actually ended up being pretty rewarding, to be honest with you. Multiple plants per pot experiment is doing well, to be honest with you. It just got a little bit later of a start. I find the plants kind of got choked up a little bit, and that's the reason we're not seeing as many possible peppers that we could if it was one plant. But I mean, when you're talking about 6 or 7 plants, and if one plant produces 1 pepper each, that's not so bad. I did a little bit of trimming on this blueberry bush, and the fennel seeds are just coming in now. The wasps and the bees really love that plant, man, surprisingly. Kale's bouncing back. Now, it's been a very long battle with the Japanese beetle this season with this kale, man. This kale was just taking a while to bounce back, especially the dinosaur kale. Now this stuff is extra crunchy compared to this variety. This variety is more of a leafy variety and this is more of a crunchy variety, but man, did the Japanese beetles love this thing. You can see the aftermath still here to this day, but on the new foliage it looks like you know, maybe they've done their thing and their breeding season is over or whatever. But thank God, man, you know, my basil's just coming back and some of the stuff didn't do so well. Now, on the other hand, the rosemary's doing amazing. This stuff is just at, like, I'd say about, you know, belly button level. When I go to chop these down, I'm gonna leave the woody section, and I'm just so grateful because last year I ran out of rosemary halfway into the winter and it kind of cheesed me a bit, to be honest with you, but you can't have it all, man. You know, new growth. I just trimmed these maybe a week ago, so you're not seeing a whole lot of new foliage, but for the most part, all doing well. Basils haven't kicked back, unfortunately, although you do see a couple sprouts here. No big deal though. And you know, the thyme is just everlasting, never really runs out, and I'm just grateful for that, man. This zombie mint is never gonna die. I'm pretty confident that this mint is gonna come back no matter what I do. And you know, it's just been a nice growing season, man, for the most part. Getting ready to You know, I'm starting to pick off the odd pepper or two here that are becoming fully ripe. And, you know, I'm a firm believer of letting the plant do its thing as naturally as possible. I'm not trying to pick off any peppers that aren't ripe. And I'm just letting nature do its thing, man. And eventually the plant will know when it's time to give it all up and, you know, do what it has to do. But as you can see, the pepper plant here is starting to fall over because it's getting so heavy, man. I'm going to have to start tying these cages together. But what am I doing, man? I can't let you guys go until you see the peach stripy plant, which is my prized plant of this grow. Of course, such amazing looking peppers, man. And you know, I'm just really happy with how they came. You see, as it is a bit wet, they do have a bit of a rot here going on, unfortunately, so you have to be careful. But there are some pepper plants here that are ripening up, and I'm gonna have to pluck that soon because it's about to turn. And I want the plant to focus on the upper peppers here, but this plant is definitely my favorite, best tasting, but they also take the longest to ripen. So I got some really nice pods coming in here, man. I'm super excited. Can't wait to have these, and they taste delicious, but they're also they got a kick to them, man. But when you wrap them in bacon, it's super amazing. Can't wait to get them, man. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Rome Grown here. Let me know how your growing season is going, man. You know, it's not always easy getting out into the garden. I know how it can be, but you just got to make some time because you are what you eat. Hopefully you guys can secure a little bit of a garden space for yourself no matter where you are. Let me know in the comment section how your garden's doing. Once again, thanks again for watching, y'all. See you guys on another one.